This is Vaquero News. Welcome back, Vaqueros. Coming to you live from the Edinburgh studio, I'm Jerry Galindo.
And I'm Natalie Zarate. We hope you had a safe and restful weekend.
Coming up first, Victor Rivero tells us more about UTRGV's involvement with the 2020 census.
Last week, the Brownsville Student Union hosted Census Roll Call 2020 with assistance of the U.S. Census Bureau. Event manager at Student Union for UTRGV, Mabel Cortinas, shares the importance of students in the census.
Every person counted. That means more money for teacher salary, buildings, infrastructure. We just want to make sure that people understand what the census is and that they participate.
The Census Roll Call 2020 consisted of 3 areas. One dedicated to the games about facts of the census, one dedicated for the additional information and prices, and one for the opportunity to participate in the 2020 census through employment. Fine Arts Senior at UTRGV, Jorge Abundis, believes the census should be done more often for more accurate information.
I think it would have been better and more accurate if it was at a shorter time, like maybe every 5 or 7 years. Why is that? To get close to numbers, to understand the numbers more, because it's like 10 years, I think it's such a big gap.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, for the first time, the 2020 Census Questionnaire will be offered online. Associate Professor for Political Science, Mark Caswan, shares insight about the 2 questionnaires previously used by the census.
So there's a short form, asks a very limited number of questions, and then there's the long form of, it's actually a fairly long questionnaire that goes into quite a bit of detail. And so then what the Census Bureau does, makes assumptions about everybody.
Mark Caswan also highlights the extreme importance for students' aid and making sure their families get their count. For more information regarding the census, visit 2020census.gov. This is Victor Rivero for Vaquero News.
Samantha Garza reports on a nonprofit school for asylum seekers at the Brownsville-Matamoros border.
The Sidewalk School is a nonprofit organization that offers education to children asylum seekers taught by qualified adult asylum seekers. Sidewalk School Director and American Certified Teacher Felicia Rangel Zamporaro explains why she created the school.
There is nothing for the children or the adults to do out there every day. It's nothing. Some of the parents start asking about school. A few of the kids start asking about school. And I decided, why not try to start a school out there?
The school meets in the encampment located on the Mexico side of the Brownsville-Matamoros border. 6 asylum seekers teach to a total of 65 students, 3 times a week, 1 subject a day. Creator and director of the school says that she wishes to teach 5 times a week, but because of low funding, they are limited to 3 times a week.
We would love to go 5 days a week, and we can't because we don't have the money for it.
UTRGV Spanish senior Lizette Garcia says that she believes the Sidewalk School is a good opportunity for asylum-seeking children to have an education.
It's really good that they have that program to give children an opportunity, like any other, child here in the Valley to have an education. I feel like that's very crucial to have as a child.
Rangel Zamporaro tells Vaquero News that the Sidewalk School only gives students healthy food in order to keep their teeth, body, and minds healthy. To learn how to donate to the Sidewalk School, visit their website, www.sidewalkschool.org. For Vaquero News, this is Samantha Garza.
One of UTRGV's student involvement programs celebrated their first anniversary. Victor Rivero reports.
Center for Diversity and Inclusion and Dream Resource Center celebrated their first anniversary by sharing their achievements. Program coordinator for the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, Aaron Hinojosa, shares with Vaquero Radio the struggles the center experienced in their first year.
Some of the challenges were just basically starting from scratch. There was a lot of ideas and a lot of proposals for where the center needed to be and should offer. It was difficult and challenging, but it's also been exciting.
The anniversary event featured a main presentation with a cutting of a cake and computer screens throughout the event presenting their goals. Associate Professor for the Department of Bilingual and Literacy Studies, Kip Hinton, at the event explains why the center is essential for students at UTRGV.
As a university, we need to make efforts to make sure that all students feel welcome and supported in the way that they need. Part of that means explicitly reaching out to populations that have historically been marginalized.
Computer science sophomore Ernesto Perez, event attendant, tells Vaquero Radio that he thinks it is important for the center to provide this support for students.
No, it is important. I feel like any diversity of anyone with any race, doesn't matter whether you're Mexican, Black, Muslim, whatever race you are, if you're interested in that sort of study, go ahead and do it. And I don't know why anyone would try to oppose it or try to stop it.
With a second year full of challenges to overcome, both centers are prepared and full of social support. For additional information regarding the centers, call 956-882-5141 for Brownsville or 956-665-2260 for Edinburgh. This is Victor Rivero for Vaquero News.
And now, Vaquero Sports.
Luis Rubio gives you a recap of last week's men's basketball against New Mexico State.
Over the weekend, UTRGV men's basketball fell to the Aggies of New Mexico State 67-62. Graduate guard Jordan Jackson finished the game with 26 points, shooting an efficient 10 for 4 from the field. After the game, head coach Lou Hill talks about Jackson's performance.
He played like a senior should play. He stepped up big time, led this team. I mean, we came up short, but very proud of his effort and his mental toughness today.
UTRGV played in front of a sellout crowd of 2,618, according to UTRGV Athletics, and despite the loss, head coach Lou Hill wants sold-out games to be a regular occurrence at the Fieldhouse.
Beautiful, and I hope, we didn't win the game, but I hope they seen the excitement, the way we play, and the excitement of the Fieldhouse when you pack it like that, what it means to our players and what it means to us as coaching staff and what it means to this university to come and support these guys and support the university, because that's what big-time basketball is all about.
The next game for UTRGV men's basketball will be on Thursday, January 30th at the UTRGV Fieldhouse, as they will host Grand Canyon University. When asked about the approach to Thursday's game, head coach Lou Hill made an emphasis on defense.
We got to become better defensively. We got to not let people shoot a high percentage, and that's what we're doing right now. We're not defending like I want to right now. We're giving up too many drives and we're fouling too much. So we got to become more solid.
For more updates and highlights, visit goutrgv.com. For Vaquero News, I'm Luis Rubio.
UTRGV Athletics will host a free night at Topgolf. Luis Rubio tells us more.
On Wednesday, January 29th, from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., UTRGV Athletics, in partnership with Topgolf, will be hosting Night at Topgolf with the Vaqueros, a night of free Topgolf for any UTRGV student, staff, or faculty member, and a chance to talk with players and coaches of UTRGV. Deputy Director of Athletics and Chief Revenue Officer Vince Volpe says that this event is part of a bigger picture to rally the Valley.
We've got the tagline to rally the Valley, but that usually starts on campus, right? So you got to take care of your home base first. And so we came up in partnership with Topgolf, we came up with a great idea of what if we just invite all faculty, staff, and students out to Topgolf. We'll have our coaches there, we'll have our athletic director there and other administrators to mix and mingle and expose our campus community maybe to a venue they haven't been to yet. And I think it's a win-win for them and for us.
Despite the other 57 Topgolf locations worldwide, Vince Volpe says that the relationship between UTRGV and Topgolf FAR is a unique one.
I think they have a little more than 50 facilities now across the country, Topgolf that is. But the 50th Topgolf that opened was right here in FAR in the Rio Grande Valley. And of those 50 Topgolf properties, not one of them had done a corporate partnership with a college athletic department. We were the first.
With Night at Topgolf with the Vaqueros this Wednesday, January 29th, Vince Volpe is excited to see students, staff, and faculty members come out and enjoy an evening of entertainment.
33,000 people that have the opportunity over a 2-hour stretch to walk into a Topgolf facility and enjoy an evening for free in a facility they may have never been to. Students, faculty, staff, they can meet our coaches and our new athletic director, Chase Conk, and be able to engage with us.
Night at Topgolf with the Vaqueros will take place this Wednesday at Topgolf in FAR from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. This event will be free to any student, staff, or faculty member of UTRGV. For Vaquero News, I'm Luis Rubio.
Last night, legend Kobe Bryant passed away in a tragic accident. Luis Rubio gives us a special Vaqueros news report.
Greatness. We all strive for it. Yet, we usually only arrive to the destination in our thoughts and dreams. We never take the first step of sacrifice. We never truly dedicate ourselves to our craft and make the sacrifices to become legends, to be remembered forever. Only the elite, those born with a different mentality, cut from a different cloth, and with an immunity to pain, make the sacrifices to become legends. Yesterday, the world mourned, and today the world continues to mourn the loss of a legend, Kobe Bryant, only 41. Yet, in a short time here on Earth, he wasn't given the title of legend, but instead, he earned it, earning the respect of friends and foes alike. He didn't do it for the fame or for the glory. He did it for the love of the game, for basketball. After 41 years on this earth, Kobe was a shooting star across the sky, a person that despite his amazing career on the court, was barely starting to enjoy life off the court after years of sacrificing time and family. After years of seeing Kobe work tirelessly and solely on basketball, we started to see Kobe in a different light. We saw Kobe win an Oscar, play with Muppets, and make podcasts for kids. Kobe also became a wonderful husband to his wife Vanessa and an excellent father to his 4 daughters. Yesterday, while taking his daughter Gianna to a basketball game, the helicopter they were flying in crashed, ending the life of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna Bryant. Kobe Bryant, with all the fame in the world, could have been making movies, shooting TV shows, or telling his butler to take Gianna to the game. But instead, he decided to be like any other parent and take his daughter to her basketball game. Yet, if Kobe was still here, he wouldn't want us to remember him, but instead his daughter. The twinkle in his eyes that made him love basketball again and work just as hard as he did to achieve her dreams and play in the WNBA by fully immersing herself in the game of basketball while also inspiring thousands of young girls to follow their dreams. This is our final goodbye to Kobe. Thank you, Kobe, for all the memories that you gave us. Thank you for making us fall in love with the game of basketball. Thank you for being there for us when no one else was. Thank you for showing us that passion and dedication can take you to the highest mountaintops and weather the lowest valleys. Kobe strived for greatness. He envisioned himself in his thoughts and his dreams. Kobe took the first step of sacrifice. Kobe truly dedicated himself to his craft and made the sacrifices to become a legend, to be remembered forever. Kobe was elite. Kobe was born with a different mentality, cut from a different cloth, with an immunity to pain to make the sacrifices to become a legend. To the other 7 people in the helicopter crash, we miss you. To Gigi Bryant, we miss you. To Kobe Bryant, we miss you. Thank you for all the memories, legend. Rest in paradise.
For today's weather report.
Today, Edinburgh will have a mostly cloudy day, staying in the upper 80s throughout the day, with a high of 81 and low of 65 degrees. As for Brownsville, the forecast will stay in the mid-70s with clear skies. Today's high will be 76 and a low of 75, once the sun goes down at 6:09 p.m. Overall, a sunny day in the RGV. That's all for your daily weather report. We will see you tomorrow at noon here on Vaquero Radio.
And now, for the latest events on campus.
The Edinburgh Recreational Center will host Motivational Monday today at noon. The free event will teach students healthy habits, recipes, free food, and more. Students must present their student ID. For more information, call 956-665-7808. The Brownsville Student Union will host Vaqueros Hot Chocolate Bar today from noon to 2 p.m. Students can enjoy free hot chocolate with their favorite toppings at the Brownsville Student Union veranda. For more information or special accommodations, call 956-882-5111.
And that's it for today's newscast. If you have any story ideas, send us an email to radio@utrgv.edu.
You can find all our stories posted on our Facebook and website at utrgvradio.com. We'll see you next Monday at 9 a.m. here on Vaquero Radio.